Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome to Retro Reviews, the show where I review movies from the past and basically give a modern day point of view on it. Does it still live up to the classic that it is, or is it outdated? Today's film is Groundhog Day. Now, Groundhog Day is about Bill Murray's character, Phil Connors, who ends up in a time loop. He keeps reliving the same day over and over and over and over again until you don't really know what it's until. And they don't basically just give you the answers of this is how to break the time loop. They don't give you that. That's for you as an audience to decide. But you just see the gradual descent into madness, the greed and the hunger of the egocentric character, and the progression of the character throughout the movie and how he changes. And yeah, that's basically the premise of the movie without giving anything away. Now, the premise of this movie has been used in other types of movies. The two main ones that I know this has been used for is Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise, which was a sci-fi movie with the repeat time loop the same way as Groundhog Day does it. And of course, most recently, the horror movie Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You, where that series basically uses this premise but uses it in a horror format and basically just changing it up enough. What's quite funny about the Happy Death Day one is it also references Groundhog Day in the movie, which when I watched Happy Death Day, I appreciated. Everyone knows that it's the same premise as Groundhog Day, so why not refer to it? But this is one of, if not the first movie to properly take this concept and run with it. Have this, the whole premise of the movie, and it's brilliant. It's just a funny movie. And there's so many different characters that you get to know and you get to understand and how they impact on the life of Phil. He's someone that hates Groundhog Day. He hates his life as such. He hates what he does. He hates who he spends his time with. So this is all about the progression of Phil. In how he as a person develops and changes and realises how much of a horrible person he has been and is currently being in so many different ways. It is just funny. It deals with even some problems like suicide, which I never ever will condone it being portrayed as a joke, and in this movie it's not, but it's not sad. It's the best way to put it. This is a pure comedy movie from start to finish. It's comedy, but during that scene or any scenes relating to that, it doesn't have a comedic feel, but it doesn't have a sad feel. It's just very monotone in the middle. And it works. It works well for the movie. It works well because of the progression of the character. You see the progression of the character and they continue to develop, but it also doesn't damper on the very funny and uplifting movie this is. This just all it is just comedy and comedic moments. What's quite funny is you'll meet a character at the start, you won't really see him again, then all of a sudden they'll appear like towards the back end of the film, and because he is repeating the same day over and over again, you don't need to see the exact same characters every day. What I love about this movie, I don't know how they managed to record this, but some actors literally in this movie only have the same line, because they are only met at a certain point and they virtually only have the same set of lines every time, and they have to deliver it almost the same every time. I don't know how they've done it, but it's brilliant. Whereas like some movies don't really dive into the feel of hearing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like they'll just wake up or be in the same situation. Not necessarily all of the dialogue is the same, but especially at the beginning of this movie, a lot of the dialogue is exactly the same, which is quite cool. It doesn't get boring at all. I wouldn't say that. It very much just adds to the humour, and it just there's not much else to this movie. It is just a comedic movie, and will have you laughing at certain moments. Like just the whole premise, it's ridiculous. It is. It's not realistic, but they go with it. They just go with the flow that it's not realistic. They don't really. That's not the point. The point is to put smiles on our faces and just make us laugh. And as you can see by my face, that's all it is. It's a proper good laugh. Yeah, this is a classic movie from the 90s that hasn't aged. You know, a few things have, like you look at a bit of the quality and maybe the camera or something like that. But honestly, it's minor things that no one really bothers about. No one will criticise the movie for it because they didn't have the technology back then. This is a movie that it's aged well. It just almost, it hasn't aged is the best way to put it. You know, if that movie came out now, it would be a great movie and loads of people would love it. Because there's nothing really to pick apart. There's nothing to go, oh that's wrong, oh that's wrong. No, this is just fun. And it is. And that's what Groundhog Day should be. It should be fun. A movie like this should just be fun from start to finish. And that's what it was. So yeah, if you've seen this movie yourself, put down in the comments down below what you thought of it. I'd be really intrigued to see if maybe you thought it was you didn't like it or you did like it. Put down in the comments any films or even a TV show or whatever from the past you want me to review, for retro reviews. I'm really enjoying this series. I think it's just a bit of fun, you know, and hopefully it will bring movies that maybe you haven't seen to encourage you to go out and watch them. These are classics. These are movies that are classics for a reason. And I know a lot of these will be positives, but I am trying to nitpick them, you know, trying to look at them from a modern day point of view, because some parts of these type of films won't work necessarily with modern day audience, but this one just does. There's nothing in this movie that anyone can really say is outdated or anything. So yeah, please hit that like button to tell me that you like this video. It helps me know whether you like what I'm doing or not, and hit that subscribe button to not miss anything that I'm coming out with. I'm virtually coming out with a video a day. That's what I'm aiming for. So if you don't want to miss it, please hit that subscribe button and you won't miss a thing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!